Hello. Today I'll be teaching you how to solve question 17 from Energizing Physics lesson 3.7. In question 17, you're given that a box is resting on a ramp and that the normal force between the box and the ramp is equal to 1,230 newtons, and that the force of friction between the box and ramp is equal to 768 newtons. And so you're also given that G is equal to 10 newtons per kilogram. And so in this problem, you're trying to find the mass of the box. The important concepts to remember are that F net is equal to the sum of all forces in a given direction. Or in this case, the F net this way is equal to the force normal minus the force that's going this way. And same with the force friction and the force that's going this way. They both have to cancel out. You also have to remember that the force of gravity is equal to mass times G. And finally, if an object is at rest and it stays at rest, that means that the net force acting on it must be 0. And so drawing the force diagram out of the box, we get this. And although it doesn't seem like you can solve for force of gravity initially, what you can do is split up the force of gravity into components. What we call an FGX and an FGY. And the angle in between them is right angle. And so, since the net force must be 0, that means F fric plus FGX is equal to 0, and that F norm plus FGY equals 0. And so filling in the values, 130 plus FGY equals 0. We're given that FGX is equal to negative 768 newtons, and FGY is equal to negative 1,230 newtons. Well, right. And so, in order to solve for Fg itself, since FGX and FGY are perpendicular, you can use this creates a right triangle, although it doesn't look like one because art. And so you can just use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for force of gravity. And so Fg squared will be equal to 768 squared plus 1,230 squared, or Fg squared is equal to 2102724, or the force of gravity is about 1,450 newtons. And so, in order to solve for mass, we just plug it into the force of gravity equation, and we just solve for mass. And so mass will end up being about 145 kilograms.